And the first ever race of F1 Academy is go. All drivers getting off the line well. Good start back. I think that was from the Sauber-backed driver of Lina Buller with a good start. But up front, heading into turn one, is the number 15 red and white Prema of Marta Garcia, who gets away from pole well. They all make it cleanly through Niki Lauda curve. Turn one, as Garcia has to move to the inside line to defend from Nerea Marti, who managed to get a good start in front of Bianca Bustamante. So Bustamante losing a position there. Then the MP Motorsport car just behind her as well. That looks like one of the MPs making their way through. A little bit of an incident there though. That's the number 2 of Lola Lovenfors coming together, and Emily de Hoos involved in that as well. Carrie Schreiner and Lina Buller. Let's see how it happened then. So Marta Garcia makes her way through, followed by the Campbells, and then yeah, there's the contact there. Carrie Schreiner just getting caught up as well. Is that an end for race one? It is, by the looks of it, for Lina Buller, Carrie Schreiner, Emily de Hoos, all involved in that incident. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. She's not happy. The safety car will peel in, and I think Marta Garcia has gone quite quickly, but how quickly can they close up? Marty will be trying to use the slipstream, and Garcia has to take the inside line, but through goes Marty to take the lead here in race one for F1 Academy. It's Marty ahead of Garcia. Nerea Marti trying to hold on. Can the two teammates work together here to try and find a way up through? Garcia tries around the outside, gets a little bit of a twitch on the steering, has to be careful because her teammate Bustamante is right behind her. Who comes over the hill first? It's Nerea Marti, but Marta Garcia is right up behind, and then really it's the top 6 all in one screenshot. Brilliant racing so far. Garcia up into the slipstream of Nerea Marti. She squeezes her. She's on the inside line. Here goes Garcia through the number 15 car, making its way through back into the lead for Marta Garcia. Brilliant move. Bianca Bustamante holding on to this third place position. And we've got a spin there though for Megan Gilks, who spins round, manages to keep it going and gets back onto the track, but did she make a mistake there, defending from Abby Pulling? Gilks then spinning out, but managing to keep it going. Pulling gets through, Edgar gets through. I think Alcabasi got through as well. Bianca Bustamante under so much pressure here for that final spot on the podium. Abby Pulling in the pink Rodin Carlin, fighting with the all-orange MP Motorsport car of Handa Alcabasi. She's run wide, and that allows Jess Edgar through in the other Carlin. It's nearly 2 wide, it's nearly 3 wide. 4 cars battling for third. It's the red and white Prema of Bianca Bustamante who leads this gaggle. Abby Pulling is trying to find a way through, and there's a little bit of a check up there from Bianca Bustamante. That forces Pulling out wide, and Handa Alcabasi has had to spin out because of it. Meanwhile, Jess Edgar skates through and is now battling right up there with third place Bianca Bustamante. Moves really kicking off now in the dying stages of this race one for F1 Academy. Marta Garcia wins the first F1 Academy race. Then it's Nerea Marti, but who comes across in third? Who can get it on the line? It's Bianca Bustamante ahead of Jess Edgar. Marta Garcia, the Spanish racer, is victorious.
Let's confirm the finishing results for race 1 here in Spielberg. Marta Garcia becomes the first to win in F1 Academy ahead of her Prema teammate Bianca Bustamante, and Jess Edgar in the Rodin Carlin gets promoted to third after Nerea Marti and her Campos were disqualified for a technical infringement. That puts everyone up a place, so Pulling came home 4th in front of Amna Alcabasi, Megan Gilks, Chong, Handa Alcabasi, Lovenfos and Chloe Grant steals the final point in 10th, with Meta Cáceres in 11th. We lost Carrie Schreiner, Lina Buller and Emily de Hoos after a lap 1 incident.
It feels great to be finally back on a win, and obviously being the first podium of the F1 Academy ever. So it's really nice, feels really cool.
And foot to the floor as we go racing for race 2 in F1 Academy. It looked like it was a bit of a jump start though for Lola Lovenfos. That allows Amna Alcabasi to get up and ahead in P1 through turn 1, and then Lina Buller, the Sauberback driver, through into third. A few cars running out right. That looks like it's a Prema out wide of Bianca Bustamante. She rejoins and nearly comes together with the ART Grand Prix car. Lola Lovenfos in the Campos car. She just got a little bit ahead of herself, and that allows Amna Alcabasi to get away scot-free, and Lina Buller in the Sauber Academy colours, the number 7, to skate through. The two Prema cars going side by side through the final corners. Marta Garcia versus Bianca Bustamante. We've got an MP Motorsport car in there as well. Can they all keep it neat and tidy? They can. Who comes out on top? It's Bianca Bustamante ahead of the MP Motorsport car. I think that's Hamda Al-Kubaisi, and then comes Marta Garcia, who's trying to defend from Abby Pulling in the pink Rodin Carlin. Look at the number 16 car, the red and white Prema of Bianca Bustamante. She's been going backwards. She got on the podium in race 1, but is struggling a little bit at the moment in race 2. Perhaps a slight change of conditions here. She's looking behind her at Abby Pulling. Carrie Schreiner is having to look to her left because here comes Hamda Al-Kubaisi. Can she make the move down the outside? She's got to be careful because Marta Garcia is lurking as well. Carrie Schreiner takes that inside line, gets the braking point on point, and keeps that position for the time being. Look, here comes Hamda Al-Kubaisi, the number 4 Emirati racer, the MP Motorsport. She finally gets through before they're even into the braking zone of Carrie Schreiner. Well defended from Schreiner, but in the end, Al-Kubaisi manages to get through an upper position into 6th. How much slipstream can Hamda Al-Kubaisi get here? She gets right up into the rear of Emily de Host. De Host sees her, Kubaisi to the inside, Kubaisi through on Emily de Host. How much can de Host hold on for? Her teammate squeezes her, but a nice move there. Abby Pulling having a little look for a move, tries the dummy. Marta Garcia not falling for it. Over the hill we go. Can Abby Pulling make hay on this as well? Down into the downhill braking zone, and the right-hander, the Prema, goes through on the ART. Garcia up into 7th on Schreiner. Can she hold on to it though? Yes, she can. Hamda Al-Kubaisi wins race 2 in Austria for F1 Academy ahead of Lena Bühler and Lola Lovenfos. A faultless drive from pole for Hamda Al-Kubaisi. Gets a win on the board. And a hug from her sister as well, Hamda, who secured a top 5 finish. Hamda Al-Kubaisi takes her first win of the season. Lena Bühler in 2nd, and Lola Lovenfos rounding off the podium in 3rd. Nerea Marti in 4th, and Hamda Al-Kubaisi with a great drive up through the field rounds out the top 5 in front of her MP Motorsport teammate Emily de Host. Marta Garcia, our race 1 winner, finishes in 7th, just in front of Abby Pulling, who picks up the final point in 8th. Bianca Bustamante and Carrie Schreiner were shuffled back to 9th and 10th in front of Jess Edgar. Megan Gilks rounds out the top 12. Then it was Chloe Chong and Nata Caceres, the top 14. Chloe Grant classified in 15th spot, hoping to come back stronger for race 3.
I feel amazing. Such an amazing feeling, and in Austria, so yeah. Me and my sister cheered each other when she won her first race, and her cheering me, it's like nostalgic.
Bit of a nightmare start then for race 3 for Bianca Bustamante. The Prema team standing by to try and restart that car. It's all eyes to the lights and foot to the floor as we go racing once again in Austria. For Marta Garcia, who had a gap behind her thanks to Bianca Bustamante not being able to take the start. Nerea Marti slots into 2nd, then come 2 of the MP Motorsport cars. The number 4 car going to the inside, that's Hamda Al-Kubaisi trying to get down the inside of Hamda, the 2 sisters fighting it out. The 2 ART Grand Prix cars coming through your picture. That is Carrie Schreiner in the number 8 and Chloe Grant in the number 9. It's Chloe Grant who goes through on our German teammate to take that position away. Nerea Marti on the left-hand side, Hamda Al-Kubaisi on the right-hand side. Hamda's going to have to do it the long way round. Nerea breaks late, tries to force her out wide, but can't do it, leaves enough space. Nice racing between the 2 of them. 2nd and 3rd, switch around. It's now Hamda Al-Kubaisi up into 2nd. Abby Pulling fancying a go on Nerea Marti, round the outside of turn 6. Can she pull it off? Abby Pulling scoots through on Nerea Marti up into 4th spot. Here's the move for the lead then. Hamda Al-Khabaisi in the orange MP Motorsport car, trying to attack the red and white Prema of Marta Garcia. Garcia holds on, but Hamda has a little bit more momentum coming out of the corner, but Marta is taking that defensive line. The checker flag is out for Marta Garcia, who holds on to take the win just in front of Hamda Al-Khabaisi. Marta Garcia wins race number 3 to extend her championship lead. It was Marta Garcia who took her second win in the first round of F1 Academy, ahead of Hamda Al-Khabaisi, and Amna Al-Khabaisi on the podium in third. Abby Pulling comes home in P4 in front of Nerea Marti, rounding out the top 5. Lena Buller, Carrie Schreiner, Jess Edgar, the top 8. Chloe Grant picked up a couple of points in 9th in front of Megan Jilks. Chloe Chong in 11th, just missed out on points, half a second between her and Jilks. Emily De Hoos in 12th, Lola Lovenfos 13th, and Meta Cáceres came home in 14th position. Bianca Bustamante had second on the grid, but failed to start the race. F1 Academy, well and truly up and running.
Hamda was like on me, and I was just like trying to defend as crazy, and yeah, finally got the win. So yeah, 2 wins today is really good, and really happy with it.
After 3 races then around the Red Bull Ring, let's take a look at how the standings shape up after round 1. Marta Garcia leads the way with 58 points thanks to her race 1 and 3 wins, taking fastest lap and pole position points too. 22 ahead of Amna Al-Khabaisi in second, and Hamda Al-Khabaisi third in the championship on 26 points. Frustrating weekend for Abby Pulling in the end, sees her 4th in the standings. Nerea Marti down in 8th, had a really strong opening weekend at her Campos, but was disqualified from race 1, so loses her podium after it was found her car was not in compliance with the technical regulations. Ronan Carlin's Jess Edgar inherited her 3rd place. Jilks and Lovenfos round out the top 10 ahead of Carrie Schreiner. Chloe Chong, Emily De Hoos, who found herself caught up in a few on-track incidents in front of Chloe Grant, and Meta Cáceres rounds out the 15 drivers. In the teams, it's Prema who leads the way with 82 points, 17 ahead of MP Motorsport, who sit 3rd in front of Ronan Carlin, and just 2 points separating 4th and 5th ART and Campos, with 6 rounds and still 18 races to go.